He can see Yo perfectly because she's turned into a monster. Sakuba Yo is curled up on the floor, with not a scrap of clothing to cover her shivering body. When I first lay eyes upon her naked flesh, I am entranced by the sincerity of her generous proportions, far more mature than I would have expected from her usual pure and innocent appearance. Wait, forget about that. Why is she in my bedroom naked? Moreover, why is she... Well, how does she look to you? She's beautiful, but why can't I... It doesn't make any sense. This is the Sakuba Yo I remember, but not the putrid creature whose attentions I found so unbearable after the accident. My senses recognize her as the human that she is. This girl loves you, you know. I do know, but I never told Seiya. How did she find out? So I decided to change her body into one that you can love back. Seiya pauses to gauge my reaction, then continues with a satisfied nod. I made her like me. What? How? I still don't understand why Seiya chose Yo, but this last statement is even more baffling. She changed Yo? Don't you remember what I said the other day? I can mold the bodies of living things. Yes, I remember. She claimed to have done something to Suzumi's brain. I didn't doubt her sincerity then, but I suppose that some part of me thought she was exaggerating. I hadn't seen her handiwork firsthand. But now? It was a big change this time. Not like the little tweak I made the man next door, but this is how my abilities are really meant to be used. This was my first time doing it though. Is this really Yo? Yo finally notices my presence and turns her head to face me. I see a faint glimmer of recognition in her glassy, unfocused eyes. Her features are exactly as I remember them. Incredible. This is far beyond cosmetic surgery. Once a twisted creature unrecognizable as human, Yo is now the very image of human femininity. There is no similarity between what she was and what she is, which can only mean that she has become something utterly inhuman. According to Seiya, she has become what Seiya is. No one on this planet knows more about the biology of Homo sapiens than I do. Seiya declares, her voice full of pride of her first creation. I've studied a lot. Studied? How did you learn this? Who taught you? When? She couldn't have learned it from Dr. Ogai. No teacher on Earth could have imparted such a knowledge or skill. Come on, don't you remember what you've been giving me every night? Seiya blushes. Oh, okay. Okay. That's like a blueprint for the human body. I can decipher it and then I can bend it to my will. What is she really? I've accepted that she isn't human, but there's more to her than that. Seiya is something that far transcends my species. It's my first time though, so I might have messed up a little. When Seiya approaches, Yo trembles and tries to crawl away, but is only able to flail her arms and legs widely. It's like she doesn't know how to move her own body, and the only sound coming out of her mouth are frightened moans. She can't talk? Yeah, Seiya says in mild disappointment. I guess the change broke her mind. I mean, it did take a whole 20 hours. She must have suffered a lot. I feel kinda bad. Yo looks up at me pleadingly, as though begging me to save her. She is no longer able to ask for help, though, or even call my name. Well, Seiya asks, her eyes shining with anticipation. Do you like her? I am at loss for how to respond. What do you mean, like her? You said you wanted a family and friends, didn't you? That's why I got you this present. Her innocent explanation only confuses me further. Present? Come on, she's not a dog. There's not much difference. Her head is totally empty. I'm happy that Seiya wants to please me, but she could use a little more common sense. It's not that. Holding a person captive is probably a lot harder than you think. Don't worry about it. Look, I have her chained up. Oh, this is bad. This is horrible. No, 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 no. The only thing preventing Yo from being totally naked is the leather collar around her neck. And I have no idea where Seiya got it from, but it's the kind of a dog collar that would be sold in any pet store. The chrome chain is fastened to one of the best bedposts. Yeah, it's because she ate a dog and she got that from it. Yo tries to get away again, but Seiya sends her sprawling with a tug of the chain. Yo tumbles to the floor, squealing in pain. Her actions are those of an unintelligent animal, just as Seiya said. She doesn't have the brains to escape or get help. See? There's nothing for you to worry about. Seiya has a point. I was racking my brain for a plan to kill Yo, but now my problem has been solved in a way that I never could have imagined. If a normal person looks upon her now, they'll probably see no trace of the old Yo. And if she has no memories and can't even speak, then it's perfect. Seiya has killed Yo without taking her life. Though there's still the problem of what she means by giving Yo to me. You're not happy? Seiya asked digitally, her confidence suddenly gone. Did I misunderstand again? Is this a problem for you? No, but I can take good care of her all by myself. I won't let her make things difficult for you. Can she stay, please? What the what? Why? That's not it. The last thing I want is to reject this symbol of Seiya's affection. This is a weird way of affection, bro. But how can I explain to Seiya why I'm trying to not look at the naked woman writhing on the floor? It's not that. Yo is the first human figure besides Seiya that I have seen in the 3 months since the accident. She's a woman. A woman positively glowing with full, luxurious, feminine beauty. Of course I'm happy, but I can't ignore the voice of reason that's telling me not to be. I'm happy, really, but if I showed how pleased I am, I'm worried that you'll... Huh? Seiya looks puzzled, as though she has absolutely no idea what I'm getting at. I mean, look, she's still a girl, right? Don't you worry, balk at the thought of me living with another girl? After considering this briefly, Seiya finally seems to understand what I'm trying to say. Of course not. You worry too much. Really? Because that's not how you were acting when you called her over here. Maybe I'm worrying too much, although I'm pretty sure that I'm just showing the consideration that any man who's sworn his love to a woman would show. Or maybe Seiya doesn't understand that a man faced with a woman's naked body can't help but react regardless of his feelings. You're how funny. You really are kind. Yeah. I only did this so that she could please you. If you like her to enjoy and if you like her and enjoy spending time with her, then I'll be happy to. You have nothing to be shy about. What? I hate to say this, but I struggle to find the right word to express my true feelings. Men are, well, really depraved creatures, and I mean, Yo's body has features that yours doesn't, right? What the hell, man? So even though it's nothing like my love for you, I can't help but get aroused. With each word that I squeeze from my lips, Seiya grins grows wider and wider until finally she starts shaking with laughter. I know, Seiya exclaims, joy. This is so weird, man. It's so, like, screwed up in the head. Patting my shoulder with one hand and wiping tears from her eyes with the other, there's no reason to be ashamed of your natural male instincts. Are you sure? I asked again, as though trying to force her to say no. Oh shit. Seiya answers me with a smile who's like I have never seen before. It is calm, so terribly calm, and there is something bewitching about the soft set of her lips, and that sets it apart from her usual bright childish expression. Yo and I are lovers, and Tsukuba Yo is our pet. She will be reminded of that when we play with her every day from now on. Oh, what, man? I finally know why Seiya chose Yo. For the venom in her voice and the smile does not escape her. Although she can no longer answer, If asked, Yo would surely have chosen death over this faith, and this is the very reason Seiya visited it upon her. How wicked and terrible Seiya is. Perhaps others would fear and loathe her. I, however, find her malevolence irresistibly charming. I bet you do, you fucking sicko. The horrifying cruelty of what she has done to Yo is so very human. Though her shape may be perfect, her soul is the same as ours. When I look upon Yo's wretched form, I see the intensity and passion of Seiya's love for me. For the flames that have consumed Yo are fueled by that very love. I find myself enthusiastically accepting Seiya's present. Do you like this pet too? Yeah, she's very pretty, and she feels good to touch. So you'll enjoy playing with her too, right? I don't have to hold back, do I? Of course I will. Oh, okay. This is a big problem. Oh, Jesus. Man, this game is so twisted. Grinning happily, Seiya grabs the chain and pulls Yo to her feet. Ah! Try touching her, Fuminori. She's really nice and soft. Okay. As Yo looks up at me with teary, pleading eyes, I approach and let my gaze roam freely over her lush body. I run my fingers through her hair, finding it as smooth as Seiya's. Enjoying the feel, I continue to caress Yo's head. Her fearful expression softens a little. Perhaps she remembers me in some part of her mind, and remembers and believes even now that I will be kind to her. How foolish. Oh, Jesus Christ. I stop stroking her hair and calmly seize both of them. She finishes the playing at the sudden rough treatment, but I ignore her and continue to knead her. My left demands. You're incredibly soft when I. It's like my fingers are being sucked inside. The tears in Yo's eyes cause a new sadistic desire to well up within her. She must not have been sufficiently prepared, as her choked scream is like that of a dying animal. In fact, it reminds me of how Suzumi screamed when I stabbed him with my knife. Looks painful, Seiya says, peering curiously at Yo's tear-stretched face. Is she pleasing you? You could say that. Oh, I can't read this. This is... I don't... Oh, this is bad. Oh, no. It's literally taking everything in me to read this. I really don't want to. Okay. The hypnotic quivering of her thighs as she trembles beneath me. Her breasts, weaving the storm-tossed ships. These sights and sensations are enough to stimulate my breast lust, and the night has only just begun. Okay. Later, I lie on my bed, drained of energy. I consider what my life will be like from now on. Seiya is resting in my arms. Yo is curled up on the floor. Yesterday, I could not have imagined that the three of us would be a family. A new home, new food, a new family. All granted to me by Seiya. She has selfishly led me from the brink of death to find new joy amid despair. And I, too, have changed. I have killed 2 people with my own hands and made a third my mindless slave. Yet, despite all that I have done, I am still able to sleep peacefully. Without a doubt, I am no longer the Sakisuga Fuminori I once was. No shit. How far will Seiya take me? What will I become? I feel somewhat unsure, though not discouraged about the unknown world into which we are heading. And so, while playing with Seiya's hair, I ask, Seiya, what are you? I don't expect an answer. If Seiya is asleep or doesn't want to respond, I won't mind.
I count blessings, not my L's. I stay focused, I don't dwell. I see time is all my wealth. All these angels watch my health. I stay bout it, I'm not pouting. Break through walls and climb it mountains. If you want it, scream it louder. Show this world what they